Mike's on.
Evening, viewers.
How are we all?
We have Scary having a quick warm-up, as you can see.
That was pretty scary.
If we can,
Can what?
seems to be hovering here. So what are the odds, Jace?
Kenny
Who
dollar.
are you picking?
Kenny $1.67. Mick $2.30.
Well, Mick's been on fire recently, though. He hasn't missed one yet. Oh, this is the tester. No, wrong one. Let me just tag. So during the kick-off in a couple minutes, I think the guys just want to have a hit with the competition balls. Kenny's been ball tampering for about 15 minutes, cleaning them. So hopefully they're playing a bit better for him.
And hopefully you can hear us, and we'll get into it when they start.
Yeah, we are hidden away in a little booth. It's not.
Oh, Mick just fouled then.
Didn't call it. No, he's potting well. Must be that scary shirt.
I shouldn't tell Mick that. He's got a ting in his queue.
Might be loose tip.
It's gone the markers double. All right, we'll be back. Did that work? I didn't know if it. Yeah, sweet.
Turn the mics off, guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's red audio. That's the mic.
Yeah.
Just hit.
Right, about to kick off with a lag.
Hello, everyone out there.
I think the Shane and JT here, if you're wondering. think Phil's doing the official money count at the back.
Good luck to both players. Your score prediction?
Mine, I would say 11-9 to Kenny.
I'll go 11-8 to Kenny. That's a very good lag from Mick.
Very well.
Looks like Kenny was trying to go to the
Mick's
ball
been
line.
playing very good lately, so... What was the last two games? Who was it? Mick won the first one, didn't he?
I think Mick won 11-7, 11-8 the first one, and vice versa, pretty much.
So they've made no money, really.
But I think this first frame is very important.
Do you reckon who wins the first one will get it?
I think it'll
Bit of a
set the
momentum
tone.
boost.
Set the tone for the match. Sorry for if we decide different shots. People probably thinking,
Well, I wouldn't have broke from there to start with.
that's a great break from Mick. 2 yellows potted. And surely he'll go yellows.
It's not on a lot, though.
Yeah. Or
Red's aren't looking that bad. He'll probably go red, actually. He's got the top
because he's
pocket
got a starter. Yeah, probably have to go reds.
The one you can see on the left, the red, you could probably run that down, pocket weight. If he misses that, he'll block another pocket. Which is probably what he's got on now.
Would you be developing this black now?
No.
No.
He'll play this one on the left-hand rail, I reckon, pocket weight, a bit of
Just
right-hand side.
I'm just going for coverage.
Could go for cover, pop the red. If you pot it, you're out. If you miss it, you're safe.
That's a good shot, my Mick.
Kenny's dressed up for the occasion.
He's had his toilet break before the match.
Standard. What are you thinking here, Jace? Get your balls out. See, Kenny's played the old snooker on every ball that he, but the one he wants in the pot.
Unless
trick.
you can see that one between the 2 yellows.
Yeah, I think he might be able to hit that.
But either way, you won't see Mick going for that ball in that pocket.
I'm going to say Mick's won this frame. What do you reckon? Didn't really need to pot that. He probably would have been a little bit happier if it didn't go dead there. If it was out a bit. So if I was Kenny here, I'd be trying to get all those 3 balls out in one hit.
Big JT special.
Oh, you look, he's got the red.
Do you
up
think
the top.
that yellow near the middle pocket goes up and gets that red out in the top pocket?
I don't think it'll fit. It's hard to see from here though. So now you probably, would you worry about getting the black off? Or you just play it down in the pocket where the yellow is?
I'd probably get the black out, to be honest.
But you'd get the black out off 3 rails though.
Because he gets it out, he's still landing on this.
Yeah, I don't think you can get it here. You could probably
Because you don't really, because he does go that black down the rail and he misses, he still leaves Kenny. His yellows are still pretty open after that.
yeah, I think he's just going to try and, well, he will, not this visit, next visit, clear up the top end.
But don't give Kenny a little sniff from here.
Yeah, he's still got a bit of work to do.
Is he playing the double here?
I think so. It's hard to see.
Yeah, it's a good shot there.
Good shot. Confidence booster. So you probably roll in. He might get these 2. Yeah, roll in behind him. Ooh, don't like that.
He's
He's got a few too many balls in the way here. I think the first one goes in towards the middle. I don't think
Are you
the
trying to
other
land
one-
back above it?
Yeah, I think you'll have to take the other bottom one first and then get back behind the other one. He's got too many balls blocked, old Mika.
This might pass into the centre. It's a bit hard to see from here. But the way he's killing it, I think it does.
unless he's. Oh. See, the tables have turned here a little bit now because all Kenny's balls are out ready to rock. Mick is got a dead one at the top. Top of table, bottom for the viewers.
Do you think now Mick will leave that black last down the rail?
I think if you can get it off, if you can get angle on that one in the middle on the right, you might be able to kick it out a bit. Play the one over the pocket down the bottom last. Yep, didn't want to do that.
Just made that red a little bit tougher.
3-ball plant.
This is still pretty difficult here. Not difficult, but
He's made it harder than it should have been.
Yeah.
3-ball plant.
You could tap up the red in the middle behind it and that little snooker. Just hit it fine. You can sit the white behind it.
That's what he's looking at. I think he likes it though. Do you reckon he'll go for a roll-in snooker off the first one on the right?
See, I reckon you should have done that the shot before, because now, if you left Kenny behind that red.
I don't know if he's got enough distance between so on the ball on the left between the pocket and the rail for the white to fit. Nah.
So yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that shot, to be honest.
Still, it's not easy for Kenny though.
No, but
a shot like this, you pretty much want to get on the black for a double to the middle, if you can. It's a more confident shot than trying to pot it down the rail. If you missed that, or if he was planning to do that,
I think he might have possibly covered the black going down the rail.
Yeah, but you probably want to double it anyway.
But that yellow stopping the black doubling it, maybe? Because you have to hand
So he's either missed or he's a genius.
I think you have to land kind of high for the double because of where it is.
Watch Mick screw straight into this black, pop it out.
Enough.
No, he's got it.
Oh, it's a good effort.
It's a good shot.
I think Kenny will just play this red and try to sit it behind.
Yeah, he needs a snooker, I think. Oh. It's hard to see from here, isn't it? I think he can get
I
it.
think he's left it straight on.
But, same again, it's a big pot.
You can see Kenny kind of jumped up a little bit on that shot there.
Where's black going? Double?
He has to double, but you have to.
You get in a position so you can double.
Reverse double it in.
Yeah, and then leave the white at the top, so he doesn't get a shot on the yellows. Would be ideal, but you have to get pretty good position.
Unless there's a gap down there, but from here, I don't think there is. But
doesn't look like it.
I think he has to play for the double.
Probably play for double.
He has to land about just past centre of the table.
So you don't want to go too far.
Because it won't double.
Yeah, so he's got.
You might have to go.
Can't see. No, I think he's got
Could be on here.
See, these kind of cuts where he is, you got the double kiss. So as you play the rail shot, it will come directly back and hit the white.
That's why I think you have to land a bit more.
Yeah,
up towards
the
the
white
centre.
was a bit more closer to the middle. You're more cutting it, and the white disappears that way. Oh, yeah, so you have to overcut that. Oh, JT special! Oh! Oh,
Wow.
He's already JT special.
Wow. I don't think Kenny would be too happy about that.
No, it's what do you do?
That went in with pace as well.
You can't even put him that quick on these tables.
Phones are going off now.
Yeah. What's it changed?
Wow. What I have to say, that first frame was a little bit scrappy.
It was scrappy, but the balls weren't really there for clearance. I think Mick played it well by blocking that pocket. Took control straight away. It's probably one of the main things. If you're not going to clear the table, make sure you're in control of it when your opponent comes to it.
Ooh, good to see how Kenny breaks in this match, because it's something he has worked on his break, because I have noticed that he was never a big break of getting balls off the snap. But he has been good time on his break.
What happened to his 9-ball cue? Oh, red ball.
You guys want a drink?
I would love a drink.
Just a... Yeah, thanks.
Lower brow?
Okay.
You sure? Didn't know we got sponsored drinks. Uh-oh.
A big shout out to George for setting all this up, giving viewers around Australia Canberra in action.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people enjoy watching pool on the screen rather than coming to the venue. I know I'll do it myself if I'm at a comp somewhere. I'll very rarely sit down and watch a match, but I find myself going home and watching it on the iPad.
That was a good shot there by Kenny.
There you go, yellows.
Yeah. I think he'll be trying to go game here. His trickle one's behind the black, but I think he can
come under it.
Or even where that yellow is near those two reds, if he could land around there, he might have a cut on it.
He's got two tricky ones there. That two left balls, one in front of the black and the one behind the red.
So that's better then. Kenny stayed down on that shot. As soon as he knew it was going in, then he walked up.
This is not ideal. He probably might hit the red off here. Yeah, he didn't really want to do that. He's blocked the pocket. Like I said, he's took control of the frame, but he just got one of Mick's dead balls off for him, so not ideal.
Oh, sorry, we've been forgetting the score.
Yeah, we've already stuffed up. What do you do if you're Mickey? Try and block that pocket, pot the yellow with the red. Looks like he's coming in under it, kick it. Problem is he's put this in the middle. Looks like
do you reckon that red doesn't go under that yellow?
Can't see. From here it doesn't look like it goes, but
you probably see Mick probably lay up his...
Yeah. Does it? Fits. So red fits in the bottom.
You could always push this red down towards the yellow and make it...
Probably want to... Like, you wouldn't mind if you pot it. I wouldn't mind giving him two shots from there.
See, that way he still killed his red a little bit and still left yellow one, you know, so it was really a nothing shot there.
Yeah. If you're doing a shot like that, you want to hit it out so it's playable later. So he could have hit that out to the middle, in the middle pocket, and got the same result. Oh, do you reckon Mick's going to pop it? I think he might have to now. I don't think he'd want to though, with that red still on the rail there. Unless you can just sit it in front of it, maybe.
I think the yellow is, from here, it looks like the yellow's too far in to sit it in front of it. But I think if he does sit in front of it, Kenny will just pot his red and give him two, while the black's safe. Red on the side, rail.
Oh, missed it.
And straight in.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it goes from here.
If
yeah, this is real good. I assume the black fits on the other side. The black going here. That way.
Yeah, it looks like it from here, but getting onto it, you know.
Yeah. So it goes in the other side, bottom, but very hard shot to get there.
Mick's gone for his black ball special again.
He's just bringing some balls down in the playing area.
Would you play this yellow closest to the centre of the table, to the right pocket, pot
Split it.
and split it?
Probably would a couple of years ago.
Maybe round
probably
two
would
on
have doubled it, actually.
round 2 on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, probably would have doubled it. Top spin, pop the black, glory, and lost.
Kenny just has to be careful because that red goes under.
Yeah, well, if he can, so I think he's on the one to the pocket at the moment. If he can pot that, disturb the two next to each other.
Thanks.
He's played that a bit tentative, hasn't he?
Ooh,
I don't think
this.
he was happy with that shot. I think he was trying to pot
If
it.
Mick can see this top one, he has to play it with top, bit of top,
Come back down.
come back down.
It's a big shot though. It's testy queuing out, that's for sure. He'll have a go at this for sure.
Shane Smith's $1 to pot this. The old Shane Ken pot.
Potting, it's the easy business. It's getting on the next ball, which is the hard part. Looks like he rolled it, didn't he? What was that up to here?
Yeah, this. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he had to try to get down for it.
Yeah, well, I would have, and then you had a better angle to pop that yellow out.
Or if he laid it down there, because that black doubles or goes under that yellow into that centre as well.
Yeah, off the yellow, yeah. Ooh, what about that?
Kenny,
I think Kenny, oh, he can't hit it, can he?
I think he can play the plan.
The top one?
Yeah.
Near the red? Yeah, so red onto the pocket.
I think Kenny will mop these up.
Should be. Drag shot here.
It's a good shot. So he obviously has to play the one on the red now. Open it up. Less chance for not leaning on your next ball.
Yeah, the problem is he takes one in the middle, he has the opportunity to snooker himself. So.
Yeah. So he has to take one over the bottom pocket.
So a shot. Just wouldn't be happy with that.
He kind of has to jack up on it now, come back, or do you? There's got a bit of angle to come down and put the black in there.
Yeah, I don't know. You could probably
Right.
pot it. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's hard to see what angle. You might better come off the rail and come back out.
Glory shot here. Look at this. Get out. Perfect. There's always danger doing that.
Yeah.
2 rails straight on the other side.
And you see that a lot, very often. 2 people come to rail straight in the
Man,
centre.
I do it all the time. Professional at it.
It's amazing because you don't practice it either. Alright, we've got 1-1 score
Remember
here.
to do the score this time. Enter. 1-1. Do you reckon we're going to see many Masters?
I reckon we'll get 1 or 2.
I think they're both playing well enough if the balls land right, but
After 10 frames, you can have a break.
okay.
So I'd like to give a big shout out to our partners that are sitting at home chilling with our little ones while Shane and I are sitting here commentating and having a schooner. Or 2.
Didn't even tell her I was coming here. Thanks, Jason. Let's go to the gym, mate. You broke that, Mika.
Yeah. He's come up
They're messy
dry.
again.
He's got to be, ooh,
What do you do here? Play the one in the middle and
run straight into him.
mess the bottom ones up, or
Or can you get this one off the rail?
I know it don't know if he's got the angle for the one on the rail, unless he goes off the bottom.
Oh, he's gone this top one now. Oh. So I think he has to get his other yellow out, or the 2 reds out, so he can get his other yellow.
It's hard to do commentary because he's got no idea what he's going to do here. He's changed his mind. Yeah, so he opted.
That's a good shot. I think he's left a gap now for a plant, possibly.
So no, yeah. Will that red go? You probably
Just
just
double the shell on the side, off the red, off the other yellow into the centre pocket.
You would just kick this off and leave the white dead down the bottom. Or
That's a good shot. He's got his yellow out, the red's still dead.
So Meek, his main object here is he's got to sort out what's happening at this top pocket. Like, no doubt in the world he could pot all the rest of the balls, but there's no point.
It wouldn't even be bad if he pot this and push that red on the dead rail up.
Yeah,
And just get it close. Don't want to pot the yellow, just get it
I think he'll pot it. I think he'll pot it.
Then eventually, yeah, you might want to...
He'll pot it now, I reckon. Because I think that red actually covers the yellow to come in there.
Yeah,
No.
I think you might want better angle.
So this is why we're in a little booth. Because he'd hear us and go, oh, that's a bloody good shot. Might do that.
So you reckon he wants to pot this yellow?
I
just think
if
it's still...
if the yellow doesn't go, I'd pot it now.
But just 2 shots to just get 1 ball out.
Yeah, but he's covered
I
that
think
yellow.
he's left a hole there too.
Well, that's what I mean. If that yellow there, if that went into the pocket, because that red was always going to come away from the pocket.
See, I would have liked just to push that red up there, just make it harder. Just eventually push more balls around and just eventually...
So just push it up there so you can pot it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to find a shot where you can just kill the black somewhere in a shot or push the black up towards there.
Jack Phillips special, black onto the pack of the pocket. He's looking at that, it might go. If this goes,
I think
Mick's
I
in
think
a
it
bit of
goes.
trouble.
You just want to pot this, you coming off 2 rails or just...
2 rails to get on the one to the left middle.
Yeah.
Sit. No, he's overrun that little... Oh, is he on it?
You might have to screw back and...
Tell if he's on it. Yeah, he's on it.
I think he's on it, but I think he has to come back and maybe play it down to the bottom corner. Because...
If he's confident, he'll go 3 rails.
Or a bit of side. It's hard to see from here. Yeah, he was... I thought he could have just screwed it back and did the same thing.
Yeah.
This could be, if you hit this wrong, you're going off. Could be a...
Well, heaps can go wrong here. You can go down and back up and sit behind the red.
For that shot that Kenny played, then he could have come off 3 rails, the same shot.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he didn't have to hit it that hard. He could have just rolled it.
Yeah.
Like you said, as long as he can get past that red, he could have been able to pot it.
That's not a bad shot there. He would just come off.
Definitely forgot he had 2 shots as well. Probably should have just run to the bottom.
2 rails here, black in the centre.
Yeah, there's no glory in that though. He's got it. He's not overly happy with that. He'd probably want to be up a bit further.
Are you still going centre, or do you like a long pot?
I'd go top pocket purely because you can see it when you're queuing.
You're not blind pocket, whatever you
Yeah, I
call
don't
it.
like blind pocket because that
Kenny's
happens.
missed.
If you're confident with your potting, you just top all the day.
I'd probably go top because that's what I do at home. If I was at home, I'd go top pocket.
You do it in comp as well. You would try to double that somewhere.
That's a big miss.
So Mick's got easy snooker opportunities at the bottom of the table here. If he wants them. He's got 2 free shots of this really. So Black's in a bit of a crappy position. Oh, it's in. The other way, Mick.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's a bit of a shot to nothing there from Mick. If he didn't pot anything, he didn't really leave Kenny much, except for a hard cut to the
This shot here,
top pocket there.
This is probably his hardest shot now. This shot here.
So,
Oh, Jesus. Oh! He's nearly done the woodsy, draw snooker.
Steve special.
He's drained that in with confidence. He's playing a little bit of safety there.
See, that's what JT was talking about before, reverse cut. So you could double that black back to the middle from there.
I think he'll play it into the centre.
Will it go?
Yeah, I think he'll go.
Pretty
I think
close.
he'll go. Or he could get it out now, hit it fat, and he'll go straight down the corner.
Yeah, so this is what I used to try and do.
We'll get it
Well, I
out.
used to do it all the time. I used to pot the red, hit the black, and the black would go dead. It'd go worse than it was. Or I'd come off it and go in off somewhere.
I think he has to play and try to come on the line, in line with it,
I'd-
straight in the centre.
Yeah, I'd
Or was he
like
playing
pot
safe?
it or double. It is
He's gone the double.
I don't think the pot was
Ooh,
on.
I think he's come a little bit too far there.
That's perfect. Perfect. Get some white out of the way.
Well, we did this last time. We went in the other middle pocket, so
Oh, he's a little bit safe there, a little bit fortunate.
good thinking there. Percentage shot to play safety.
Well, if you're not going to pot it, you don't want to give them a shot, you know.
Shane Smith gone the big double here.
I'd cut it to the left here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your cuts.
No, he's set him up here. Is he done a Mick? Oh, no.
He's left Mick an absolute strawberry. If it's frozen, it could still miss a
Yeah,
ball,
I've seen it missed. I think you'll get this, no worries. Oh, uh-oh.
Hello.
Stop it.
Jeez.
Scary wouldn't have done that. Well done, Mick.
Still first couple of frames a little bit scrappy. They must be feeling a bit of pressure.
Yeah, the breaks have not been great though. They haven't been a clear run outs.
Kenny would be very upset about missing that black, but he just has to move on now. Forget about it.
It's the biggest part of this game. What they say, 80% mental, 20%
Length.
length, you reckon? Right, I was thinking of something else. Yeah. Talent or something? Big thanks to Phil Norton for umpiring.
Congratulations on him making the Masters state team.
Yeah, made come second to Mongrel.
It's Mungel's 11th in a row, is it?
Wouldn't be far off.
I still reckon there should be a junior Masters, but
So he's not happy about that. Mick would come
it's
in
funny
full
how
of
many
confidence
times
here.
when you chop up a frame to win,
You
to
do
go
it
in
straight
front,
away
then you
again.
get the break the next frame, and you give that extra oomph, and you always go. You see people go straight in off.
Yeah, so he'd go yellow here. I think. Can nearly map the out if I had a pen. I reckon this one, bottom, come up and take one of those ones near the red.
You wouldn't just cover this pocket.
No way. No way. I'd probably pop this and go the one so far left first.
That's not a very good shot there by Mick.
Wouldn't be happy with that.
He might have got away with it.
You go into these little cluster on the left there now. Round behind it.
That's a good shot.
Oh,
He's
made it
open
harder.
more.
He's made it harder. You can tell
Yes,
by the body language.
Does that plant go in the centre? No. He kind of hopefully run through and get a nick off the red to give him that little bit more angle. He can come. You reckon?
You dream.
Oh, is that red? That red's not on.
No.
My bad.
He's got the yeah. He's got much happening. A bit of safety there. Just get his balls out in the open. That's the old good luck Kenny.
You could just push this red on the rail up towards the middle pocket. To hopefully cover that pocket. You don't leave too much.
Yeah, if you left him anything to the other middle though, he's in trouble.
Or he's just going to try put Mick's yellow.
Does he know he's on reds? He's played the billiard shot.
We're up to 15 viewers. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone around Australia can enter King's Cup coming up. Canberra's biggest money comp, a bit over $4,000 first prize, is it?
I think it's $4,000.
Yeah,
Might have
$4,000
gone up.
first
I
prize.
think a few more sponsors have come on board.
Someone to come.
But it's all dependent on entries, so more people that come and play, the higher it will go.
More better players, better, because Justin Sage has won it the last 2 years in a row. But the big Jake McCartney has entered.
Uh-oh. When's the King's Cup on, Jace?
June long weekend.
Long weekend in June.
Got a few Tassie boys coming up.
Tassie boys.
Jerry Maguire come up last year. Very good player.
It's a good comp. So you do a full round robin on the Saturday. You get put in a group of roughly 8 or 9. And then how many get through? 4? 5?
I think it's the same as Aubrey, kind of like the way Aubrey and that's done.
Yeah, but how many
I think it
get
depends on
through?
the draw, how many numbers at the start.
Yeah, okay.
So you can work out each group. One group might have 6, one might have 7.
So I think Kenny's all day. Pop this red to the top corner. If it goes. What's he going in? Jesus. Must have liked it.
Just want to make sure that yellow was dead on those two, on that red.
Well, the yellow, does the yellow go? I don't think it goes. I think
Those red
the red
plates.
would have went before. Doesn't now.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a bad leave because he's left
They're both
Mick
a
only
bit-
on.
both playing a bit tentatively. Thanks, Jenks.
I'd have to admit, I'm not a big fan of this 20-second shot clock, to be honest.
You take like 10 seconds per shot anyway.
I don't know, not a big fan.
I find it hurries you up if you've got a bit of a tactical frame happening.
Yeah. Do you think those reds plant? If not, I think you can make it plant, make it on.
I think the top one will go to the other corner.
Yeah, it's a good shot by Kenny.
It must be on, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it is.
Just getting George to check the plan out for us.
Oh, he's going to take that one in this.
No, he's he doing here?
There's
It's
a bit of gap between the
it's
two
not
red.
exactly
Oh,
on.
okay. Yes, the player he pushes the red down towards a.
That's a great shot.
Oh. I think he wanted the other way, the white.
Yeah, you can play this
Yeah.
to the top, run the white a fair way up the table for a bit of safety, as long as that other plant's not on, but try and pot it obviously. No. It hasn't left Mick a great deal. Mick will probably just try and lay it for a snooker.
Yeah. I think Mick will try to get these reds, these yellows towards it, and maybe try to cover that right pocket. Because if he does that, he can run into that other yellow off, bring that off a little bit.
So what do you think? You can play the plant, not
Yeah, I
trying to
reckon
pot
you
it,
can-
but to set it,
Yeah,
kick the
I
yellow
think
off.
that's a shot.
C2's in the building.
C4 boom is here. Because if he goes for the snooker, I think it's easy for Kenny to get out of. You know, I think he has
Oh,
to
you'll
open
get
these
out of it all
yellows.
day,
Yeah.
but you need-
So I
yeah.
think he needs to promote these. Why he's got.
Oh, he's nearly got it. Oh,
That's not a bad
yeah,
shot.
it's a
but
great shot.
That's the comments there. You know, just,
Jace has just found the comment section on ACT 8-Ball Live.
That's a good shot there by
That's a
Kenny.
great shot. Don't want to get sit on that. Oh, he'd be dirty about that. I can tell a lot by people's body language how they're feeling about a frame, even though they're not going to tell you.
This is still on, but
Moping
this
happening going on.
Kenny needs to make this. Oh no, he's gone. He's fouled. No, he's hit it.
So Mick's probably out, I would say, for me.
I think Kenny's overrunning his white in a few shots.
Yeah, well, you'd back him to get on that normally, wouldn't you?
Mick's just taking advantage of Kenny's mistakes really so far.
Which is what you do.
I don't know if I'd play that ball first.
Oh,
You got a bit of safety. Would you have played that ball?
Probably would have. Unless I probably would have played the left one, then try to screw across. Oh no, that goes straight in there. Sorry, my bad. That was the right way because he had the
We
big
apologise because it is
big
very
pocket.
hard to tell from this.
I didn't
from
think
here.
that bottom one would go in there. 3-1 to Nicol.
But so far in this match, it's mainly Kenny making the more mistakes and Mick's just capitalising. Yeah. That just fucking low.
Okay. Good racking by Phil.
The old Ken ref's back.
So Mick has got if he does a master here, I think Kenny will be in a bit of trouble mentally. He's pretty much given away, what, 2 frames, you reckon?
It could be 3-1 to Kenny.
Mick is very hard
But
to beat when he gets on a roll. Gets his confidence up.
But also in Kenny's favour, you can know that he's stuffing up so much, and if you can just fix that up a little bit.
Yeah, but most of the time, the more you think about that, the more it happens. You try and figure out and move on. What are you doing here? Yellow. I'd probably go yellow, one in the middle, one to the corner.
No, he's going to play the 3-ball plant.
Yeah, see, I'd play that yellow off the red. So you still got that one dead red on the bottom. Not a fan, but you probably might go out here.
But even that red above it on the right is still not very easy. You still have to land in the right spot to pot
Yeah,
that.
it's hard to get on.
Yeah.
Especially like you want to probably play the one on the rail last. I'd probably want to get on.
You could probably land on it now.
Yeah.
Is that Marlowe? Big shout out to Danny Marlowe. How are ya?
He's on it now. What do you reckon?
That's a good shot.
Yes,
Was he trying to kick it?
I think he was, but I think I don't know if he's got an angle just to roll forward a bit to take.
He probably landed better now than actually kicking into it because it couldn't. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I see Mick will clean these up from here. He's got a good angle here to come off. Bit of stun, maybe or middle ball come off the rail.
Yeah, he's a bit awkward queuing there. Yeah, the
he's-
angle went on anyway. He's got this.
Wow. A little bit fortunate there because he did drain that in.
Where's the black going? Left or
Bit
right?
of stun, left hand pocket. Bit of stun up the top rail.
Oh shit, that man.
He's definitely.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He's getting a
playing
little
for
bit of
that,
luck
I
with the
don't think.
balls. bit of the
He
run.
was playing for it.
Somebody get this kid a Happy Meal.
Well done, Mick. So he's on a roll now. Kenny didn't really get a look in there, did he? Looks
A bit unlucky on Wednesday night, Shane, and the Matildas. Finished on top of the ladder after the season, and
No, we come second, didn't we?
oh, did you?
Yeah. Old Captain Kenny out there didn't go to a meeting.
And we also
lost us a point.
Bob Siffrey didn't send in the score results, and we lost a point as well.
No, standard. It's
Yeah,
his
what-
one job he's got.
But I didn't on Wednesday night. I didn't think he's had too many chances to win, but
Nah, well, like I said, his end score was 13-5, and there was 3 masters, 3 reverse masters. So out of the 13 games, we only had 7 to had a chance to winning. Really,
what's your prediction for the Div 1 final?
I'm going to say Hammerheads. Because if you play like you played on Wednesday, you'll kill it.
Barmera's a different side in grand finals, as they've shown though.
Yeah, well, Dean turns up for one.
They've actually won the last 2 and Dean hasn't shown up.
Ooh.
And I noticed today he's in Queensland.
Yeah, right.
Tough life, Dino.
On the punt, no doubt. Up
Yes, I've got a Snapchat and he was at the Dogs. Alright, back to this game. Kenny's... He's on
Yellows.
yellows. Oh, we didn't update the scores. Are we? Is it 4-1? Yeah, it's 4-1.
4-1. Sorry, viewers. Got a little bit distracted here. Both those go pretty easy in the middle.
Yeah,
So
I think if Kenny wants to get back in this match, he has to clean these up here.
he's only got one problem ball.
He
which
can
is that
probably
one
screw
on
into
the-
that red now and make sure he hits it.
One on near the black. You reckon
Yeah.
you can get it from there?
Oh,
Oh, 2 rails.
yeah, it's a good shot. I think he's opened it.
I don't think so. We're getting our runners to go and have a look.
He goes in the middle. Oh, you can play it now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why did
Should
we
be
see that, Shane?
straightforward.
Oh, you think
Yeah, but it's pretty like.
if you could pop that now, I'd be going that now.
Oh, you would for sure. It's the only time you're going to get on it easy.
Unless he thinks he can pop this one and use the next one to come down for it.
That's what he's. Oh.
I think he's right, but
Yeah, he didn't get. He wanted to be further up. Be able to roll straight through it. He might have. Oh, do you reckon he'll play this one in the middle and stun behind it? That's what he's looking at, I think.
yeah.
Where's the black go though? You want to get perfect on that last yellow. Oh, look at
Right,
this.
put it back into the middle
Yeah,
now.
just go back to the middle plan.
Where he could have done that from his first shot, really.
Yeah, he probably didn't like the angle. He would have collided straight into that red. It's a great shot from Kenny.
Yeah, it's a good shot. Is he
I think the black goes
either pocket?
the pocket where he's standing, I think.
You coming depends on the angle. If you can
Let's
go
see.
past the middle, or you can come up. It's hard to see from here. If it's dead straight,
Jeez, what was that? We carried away there.
that's
I think your option was just to roll in,
Yeah.
play it to the left pocket, bottom pocket. I probably would have tried to roll past it and play it to the right. Kenny just smashes everything.
potting all these balls and just getting to these last 1 or 2 balls and
Yeah, so this is a problem. You don't want to do that. That's what a lot of pub players do. They think they have to pot their balls so they're in front on ball count, but like Mick will just snooker him all day here if he's not happy about the out. Yep, get 2 shots. I don't think he'll get 2 shots here. He'll
And
JT
pump it out.
special, straight up behind it, pot in the middle.
I'll aim for the red on the rail.
No, straight through the gap,
Yeah, good 1,000
up its
spin.
ass, straight in the middle pocket. Oh,
He comes in.
he would have been dirty because he didn't get on the black.
Nichols get this red out. Make sure he gets his snooker and he's open. He's one of his.
One on the
Trigger
bottom,
balls,
kick it. Yeah. All day.
What I noticed when I was watching Big Guns, shots like this, it's easy to snooker. When you watch people like the Mick Hill, when he gets his snooker, he leaves it so you cannot. The difficult of getting out of it compared to where some people just leave it on the rail. We can give him a chance to get out of it.
Yeah, so Mick Hill, for example, would leave this on that red, sitting on it.
Well, Mick's kind of.
So you can go one rail and hit this pretty easily. And I think he's killed one of his balls too.
Kenny could probably kill another red here and make it.
If you can't hit, I think he's got to just go hit it.
Yeah, if you can hit it. This is when you close one eye.
One hand behind your back. So you had to play that with a bit of side to open the angle out.
To the side of Paul's drink. Jesus. Big shout out to Paul Berger and the German club.
Yeah, put the tables in here.
Best thing that's happened in Canberra, Roof Association, to have 8 net pop tape, 8 pockets. Net, I can't even say it. 8 tables.
6 in here.
6 is it? My bad.
Like 8? Where are you going? Which venue have you been at? 6 tables supplied by Mongrel. What's this venue called?
The On
Cue Spot. Subdivision of On Cue Sports.
Canberra's always been a place where we've lacked a venue to have tables.
Yeah, well, there's really been no pool venue in ACT. It used to be Pendo's back in the day. Jackpot Bar. Problem is a lot of people don't want to pay for pool. You can go to uni pub and play, if you want to play on black tables, black balls. Drunken idiots everywhere. It's always fun.
So I would not have, to be honest, I wouldn't have paid that shot.
Yeah, but if he's confident,
He's still got 2 shots, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so you play the bottom one, top one, bottom one, black.
But I've always been told when I was younger, you should never go from one side to one side to one side to one side.
Yeah, well, that's
It just comes down to cue ball control, so you can avoid that.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people say. You try and clear up one end of the table than the other, but I personally think if the out's there going backwards and forwards, you can do it if it's easier.
So when he's missing, he's still getting a bit fortunate where he's leaving himself.
Yeah. So he's on, I reckon
he has to
2
roll
rails.
this in. I reckon you just have to just roll it in.
Yeah, I don't think he'd like the angle after that. I think he might play 2 rails and try and come back
under it.
No. So check it. So left hand side, bottom. No, he's digging on it. Nah. He'll still pot this at the top, but
Jack Phillips here would double the red and leave the snooker behind the black ball.
just in case.
Mr. Special K. Let's go. Yeah. Mick's going to go 5-1 up. Again, Kenny making simple mistakes.
Yeah, he'd be kicking himself, that's for sure. Oh, wrong buttons here. God, he left me in charge. Might take a sneaky $50 off Kenny later just to change the score.
Some very loud chalk in there.
Might have to rough his tip up a bit, sound a bit glassy, tingy. Big break. Yellow. Oh. So they've been pretty messy, these breaks, haven't they?
Yeah. Kenny needs to win. Needs to do. It's not like he's not having chances. He's having chances, and he's just not.
He should have won a lot of the frames already. Problem is he knows that, and it'll be annoying him a little bit. Play this to the middle and the other one to the bottom. Just try and stop it between the reds. Or do you kill the red?
I'd probably kill the red.
If you had the angle, always kill it. Gives you a bit of
or you always end up killing yourself. Up to 19 viewers. We're getting there. It's not like Big Guns had about 1,000. Good shot by Kenny. Kenny, he has to go game here, I think.
Well, it's all about his ball selection here
Yeah.
because he's kind of got a little bit out of position.
He might have to pot this, go run through a bit, then play this yellow near the red on the left-hand side and come off the rail and come back out maybe. He still has that one little bit tricky yellow landing on it.
So if you're confident, you just double this, leave yourself perfect on the other one.
Scoreboard pressure, but it's a bit different.
Yeah, if you're having a few hits after your Wednesday night pool, it'll be double all day. But that is the difference. That's why people play these money matches, to put themselves under a bit of pressure. Ooh, double. Yes.
See, then the way Kenny potted that ball into the right hand centre, I would have potted it, but then I would have played the left. The yellow he just played then down to the corner and come off that rail and back over. But Mick's played one of those snooker shots where he still killed his red.
Yeah.
You know,
So if
he
you're
could
gonna
have
do
played
a
that harder and pushed that wide behind that red.
Kick the red out.
Yeah.
You didn't have to cut it, you could have hit it fuller. Same result. I don't even think you got the snooker, did you? No. Is this a pocket weight? Oh, this is no good.
Just going to read a few comments. From Long Dang, Pro Cups, nice to see them, but Nationals aren't using them anymore. Well, they only used them once, and that was last year.
Pro Cup balls.
Yeah, they only used them once.
We just got info from the big Long Dang
Yeah.
that they're not using these balls at Nationals anymore.
Personally, I liked them at last year's Nationals.
Yeah, I don't know, the red seemed a bit dark, but
Danny Marlowe, Canberra's pool royalty, Jason and Shane.
I still can't believe they're paying us to do this, really. Free beers. Have to change into my gym clothes before I go home. Oh, snooker again. That's not bad for Mick.
This is one of these frames where Kenny's chance to win, and it could
backfire pretty quick, but he's still in control.
Is it a total snooker?
I don't know if everyone can hear the lovely music we have going.
I love it.
I think what's on tonight? At the German club, there's the hall down under this room. It's some kind of dancing happening.
Latin dancing.
It's not Latin comedy. Not Latin.
So, for people watching, this venue will be the Nationals in Canberra, be held here at this great German club venue.
Very tasty beer, even
Wow.
tastier food.
This could be the momentum swing that Kenny's been after. If Kenny can't finish from here, I think I'm calling game.
Yeah,
Match is over.
If he can't win this one, he's lost it.
Yeah. And I'll be draining this in with make sure I'm landing on the other yellow.
Yeah, you don't want to snooker yourself.
That's a good shot by
Perfect.
Kenny.
Bounce
That's a
out.
good shot, Kenny. That's what
Black
Kenny
in the
needs.
middle, doesn't go in the middle. Screw back. He's got two shots, you can play at the top if he wants.
You reckon he goes in the centre?
I think that red's in the way. I think he ought to screw if he's...
Shoot back, put the black in the same pocket.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit close to the rail, but you just screw back, black in the same pocket. Or just
he's
snooker
gone
yourself, whatever you want
He's
to do.
totaled himself here.
Grounded, total
Oh
snooker.
my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that red's in the way.
He just has to hit this.
Yeah, but where are you hitting it? If he goes this
yeah.
way, he's hitting it towards that red, which is going to block it to the middle.
Kenny, Nicol.
He's missed it. It's no good. You wouldn't be happy with that. That was a giver from Mika. Mick's still got a bit of work to do here. 3 dead balls.
You probably play this one, get out a little bit, run the white towards the centre pocket, off the rail. It's risky, but doesn't have much other. That's probably his best bet for a snooker. Or he's gone for the double.
He doesn't need a snooker. He's got 2 shots.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad. Yeah, it's a good shot. Mick will finish from here. I think I'm calling the match nearly over.
Yeah, I don't think Kenny's mental game will be holding up real well after that. He's given a few frames away, and then that one you come to the table looking at that with 2 shots, you pretty much already have it in the bank.
Danny, comment from Danny. Is this match winner stays on?
Well, I heard Jace is playing the winner for 1,000, so
Well, watching this quality, I should be playing.
with the pub queue.
No, I'm saving my dollars for the Kings Cup money match against the great Matty Harmon.
Ooh,
Since everyone's too scared to play him. Alright, back to the game.
He missed one, but he's alright.
Kinda has to.
No, you'll pot this, play the next one, so just off one rail, play this next one next to it in the same pocket, off the side rail.
Oh no, he's got this one straight on, and yeah, it's probably easier. Straight on.
I don't know if it passes, does it?
Yeah, I think it does. If not, you could do a Jack Phillips snooker.
It does go. It's deceiving, isn't it? Six, 1, 2, Mick. So he's not under a lot of pressure here. It's great.
6-1 to Mick
So
Norton. Both these two players have represented ACT 15 times. Around that.
I don't know. I can tell you, both have played for Australia.
I'm pretty sure Kenny was the first person from ACT to make outright the Australian team.
What about Steve?
First person.
Kenny was?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. It's a trivia.
I don't think Steve has not made the Australian team when he's gone to nationals. He did make it playing for ACT.
Got sick of that. Go on, Kenny.
Just want to see Kenny win a few frames just
Needs
to
to, make
just
it a bit
to-
of a
yeah.
competition. Otherwise, Mick's just going to run away with it. What are you thinking here?
Like reds, if you could get on a red. But yeah, no, yellows all right.
Yeah,
all yellows are on.
Yeah. There's only that one hard yellow to the left of the table near the reds cluster up the top there.
I wouldn't be
But-
surprised if Mick goes game here.
Yeah, he'd probably try and get onto that early, I'd say. Play it to the middle or the other corner. So Mick is in practice mode here. He's just running through the motions now.
Yeah, it's a good shot by Mick. Just roll this in. Other yellow in the centre.
You got a bit of a hard transition to get on that ugly one though, don't you?
Foul, 2 visits.
Where it slips. You happy with that angle? I think he was trying to get the angle
I think
to play
he's
that
still not
far
enough
one to
angle.
the corner.
I think if he plays this, he might have put a touch of right.
Yeah, so he's going the other way. Try and get a better angle on it.
That's a good shot. Can land on it like that now.
Like in the middle.
Yeah, he has to land. Do you want to land so you run it into the red when you're potting it? Or do you
I'd be just happy to pot this in the middle. Just play it wherever it is. So he's got a bit too
you
much
can
angle.
you can screw across into this red on the left-hand side, or you go up down a little bit.
Probably go up down, just try and bit of right hand side to straighten it up.
Yeah, I'll put a little bit of right. But it's still easy.
But,
it's still easy to
It's hard to come too far.
judge the white.
Yeah, you come past it. Oh, perfect. So you got the angle.
Yeah.
Right. And a quick pedal break.
Mika 7-1. Well, Shane's gone for a toilet break, so we'll just have a 2-minute break.
We're back.
JT's back.
Shane got caught up in a dance.
Back with a brand new track.
So what are you calling? Mick's going to run away with this? Like I said, he's hard to beat when he gets on a roll. Try for a little snooker.
But I believe if Kenny can win 3 or 4 in a row, then it can start. The shots can become where the shots that you play, you start getting a bit more luck. Starts rolling your way.
There's a bit of controversy going on. I reckon it's 6-1 or 7-1. There's confusion.
I thought we've updated it pretty.
Yeah, there's doubt. People are doubting us.
Back to what I was saying, if Kenny can win 3 or 4 in a row, he can put pressure on Mick.
Yeah, they are really good.
He needs to get on a roll. That's what he needs to do. Mick now's got really no pressure. He can just play his natural game. Ooh, done the old squat. Not happy with that. He's not leaving much, is he?
See, little shots like that, how Kenny's missed, and he's just
He's killed
his ball.
2 balls gone. What do you do if you're Mick? Play this one down to the bottom right, and then one over the pocket, clear the other one.
Yeah, I think you have to.
I think you have to because he's out.
Especially with the score 7-1 up, you have to.
going on?
You know, if you got that little chance when you're 7-1 up, you just have to take it.
Oh, you just start going for stuff.
Just do what Shane does anyway. Just go for everything.
That's it. I stopped doing that. I try to stop doing that.
You tried.
Oh, look at
This is
this.
a bad shot from Kenny. He's still.
Yeah, he's got all mixed balls out for him. That was good. You can probably play the bottom one here and leave it relatively safe. Yeah, that's it. That's a good shot. Oh, stop it.
That's just that
Straight through the gap.
luck
That one,
that
near the
Kenny's
black.
not getting
Oh.
that little.
Yeah.
But to be good,
No.
you have to be lucky. You cut this in and it's a chance to go game. Just
Yeah.
tap it in.
Or smash it in. So I would have rolled that.
Yeah, I would have rolled it
And then
in.
you
for
got
sure.
3 to go to the other corner.
Now he's.
You'll still be right, but
He's definitely favourite for this frame. Yeah, I can't see him chopping up from here.
I think the players are going to take a small break.
After the 10 frame, the
at
match might
10,
be
I
over.
think. By the time they do that, it'll probably be finished. Oh. So you wouldn't really be happy about that at all.
Oh,
What do you do here? Middle, up and down, or corner?
double.
Yeah, I think you get middle.
But the way Mick's
try and pick
playing,
the
I
gap.
still expect him to pot this and still finish.
Yeah, full of confidence. Oh, he's hit it too. Oh,
And he
hit
gets-
off. Oh,
He's definitely having a bit of luck roll his way to
Mate.
this match.
straight on the pokies after this, that's for sure. That's a great point.
Wow.
So, Jason, did you bring my thongs with you?
Yes, they are in my car. Your thongs, bloody skis.
I lend Jason a pair of thongs. What was it, midsummer? Brand new pair. Haven't seen them. About twice as big as his foot.
And I wore them out.
You got double the thong there, mate. You just move your foot back a bit. So he gives them back to me in winter. Thanks, mate.
You do the old Japanese runners, put the socks underneath. I reckon our sponsors will get us a beer each.
Hope so. Someone will go.
I think match is over.
I think Mick's going to be pretty hard to stop from here. Like we said at the start, if he gets away early, it'll be all over. Red Rover.
C2. C2. C2.
Psst.
Yes, Mr. JT.
Can you get us some beers, please?
Yeah, what do you want?
Greater Northern.
You speak
Brown.
English?
Greater Northern.
Greater Northern?
Lime brown.
All right.
Get
Greater
yourself,
Northern, all right.
get yourself one too.
Greater Northern, all right.
Got C2 giving us a bit of shit there. Thanks, mate.
Greater Northern.
I don't think he's coming back. Put the 20 straight, the pokies.
4 hits and it's done.
Yeah, I see a mix.
Mick's going out here.
Did you put that up? Yeah, all over it. Kick, yeah. Great shot by Mick. So he's only got one problem, which is that far, as you're looking at the top left yellow, but he's got 4 balls to try and get on it. 5 balls. Knowing our calls lately, it probably goes straight to that corner, does it? So he might even go
Well,
run
angle,
through to
yeah.
the middle, you reckon? Play that his crappy ball down there to the middle pocket if he can get on it. Yeah, he's on it.
It's a good shot by Mick.
It's a great shot.
Well, I think Matty Harmon's been sitting at home and he's wanting to play Mick for a money match.
I think everyone wants to play Mick, don't they? I don't know why.
Kenny's getting taken to the cleaners.
Yeah. I think they might have a little break here. I'll just check with the players. Break. The players are going to have a short break. We'll be back.
We'll be back. Gee, your net.
He's advertising, you can't do that. Good, thanks. You going, we'll have a name down and I'll come and play. I was going to play against the people that are in there. And I was cruel to I was a big bike ride and I had to get home back home here. I was cruel to bike and I was going to go to this kids. What happens is because we live down the coast and everything, so it's so hard. Like, that's why I got to the top 60 last year too. Like, I down to the top 60, I just wanted to prove to myself I knew I could get in there. But because that was 3 or 4 weeks in a row back here as it was. And we just kids down the coast, so the same thing with the bike ride. I went to the Memorial Bike Ride last weekend, I was telling you about it, and Paul came on the same one and everything. And then I was booked in to go to the Masters, but I had my home all weekend because I work back in town. I do 4 days a week and then usually have 3 days home. So I had my home and all that. I had a big all-nighter at the fucking pub where we fucking rolled with our mates. And I just crazy. I paid them to say we put $30 donation in. So which home? Oh, just for the Masters player for that. No, but where are you going home? Where are you going? Oh, I go straight across, straight past Upendorf, straight to the Red Mountains there, straight to Post Dog, up straight across America to Jervis Bay. Exactly 2 hours away. Yeah, exactly 2 hours. Yeah. And that's how it takes. And that's it, right. And plus, I'm only taking someone to spot because I did get through. I'm going to play the next weekend. Mother's Day weekend. 3 or 4 weekends back in a row, away from Paul, away from Australia. And this is down there, 14-year-old and 15-year-old younger boys like me. One third, one the exes. So you know, you get away enough. The whole conversation has been recorded. That's right. So you get away it up, you know what I mean? So what are you going to do? So yeah, fuck you. You know, so yeah, so I'm playing with this couple. This whole weekend up here, so it's all right. Yeah, I saw that. That's right. Good left movie. Yeah. What's up with 27 for that? Really? Yeah, it's not bad.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, Phil. Phil's been mucking around all night. Phil. Phil. Alright, so Kenny's in a real bad position here. But it's been done before. Big comeback. In off.
Just come up dry. No, oh, you got a ball.
Open.
All right.
I think yellows that look pretty good here, bar the black. But if you can,
Does that yellow go off the red in? Or
Yeah.
it goes too far out?
no, it'll go. And that's probably the shot you want to play. But
He still has that other. Yeah, he needs to
Yeah,
play that because then he
transition,
opens up
so-
that other yellow down near those two reds for that corner as well.
which one are you
Unless that
looking
yellow
at?
goes through those two reds into that corner.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If you can get onto the one on the right, play it off the red, open the black up to that pocket, and then you still got a ball, that yellow between the two reds to the corner. Where's he going here? He's on that now, so I don't like that. Because you don't want to leave that one on the rail till last. You need to. So the ball he's on now would be my last ball.
Unless he's.
You know what I mean?
Does that
And
yellow go
then
through
put the
those two
black
reds?
back in that corner where you've cleared the red from. I think you heard me. Oh,
So he's.
good shot. So you didn't pot that 10 out of 10 normally.
Yeah, and
It's just a
he
bit
didn't
of
just
pressure.
miss it. He missed it by
Oh, it's half a foot there.
Shane
away.
Smith foot.
Shane Smith thong, which is like two normal ones.
I want to tell him.
This is Kenny's big break, I think. He needs to have a probably, he needs to win a lot from here, doesn't he? Really? Exactly 10 he needs to win from here.
Easy. It's a good shot there, by Kenny.
Took control.
It's probably the first time in the match where he's
Mick will
got
probably
control.
just pot this. Yeah. So he needs to leave that one near the rail there because that's his one that's going to clear the black up for him. So if you can get one of these in. Doesn't even need a pot because he's got two shots, so if you can set one up somewhere so he can still get the clearance. Or just smash him everywhere, whatever you want to do. Get off. This is what happens.
This is probably.
So you should play that.
Yeah.
I would have played that. You'd leave the bottom one there, obviously. But you just try and double it and give yourself a shot on the next one.
This is definitely by far the worst I've ever seen Kenny play, to be honest.
I'm sure there'll be a Mick versus Kenny number 4.
I think we need to see a Mick
I
versus
think there's a
Matty Harmon, Mick versus JT maybe.
Or JT versus Matt Harmon. That's at June long weekend. Is that right?
Yep. 500 each, $1,000 pot.
Plan does it go?
He's got 2 shots, doesn't he?
He does. He was thinking about it. He probably wants to take the middle one. Yeah. Middle one, run down, so he doesn't have to try and get back up for it, and then back to the black. Oh, another. Oh, snooker here.
Nah, he'll get. Look at that roll.
Oh,
Did that
no.
roll?
Yeah, it looked like it rolled a bit.
But the way this match is going, Mick will get out of this and just land fat on both balls and Merry Christmas.
He's 3 rails, pot 1. He just needs to hit it.
Was it a total snooker? Oh, straight on it.
No. What are we talking about? I think we need better setting position in future.
2 shots, he can't. Yeah, he's.
See, that's a smart shot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's still alright.
Oh, I don't know. He still has to. How can he hold for the black
Yeah,
now?
he's not. He's going to come up above the yellow, I think. He's going to have to
And
just
he's
play
on white
the,
on the rail too.
play
so
the cut.
he's-
Well, he's going to play top anyway. He's just looking where he's going to leave
the white in the
himself.
centre of the table.
Yeah, so he'll be up near the middle pocket,
Yeah.
just somewhere,
Yeah.
mid-table.
It's still not an easy shot because you still have to use. You're running.
Yeah, but you're not.
Yeah.
There's no pressure because if you miss the black, you're going to block it from that
I think
yellow.
his pot's just as hard, but.
Yeah.
Where's the pot?
Oh,
Right,
this is Kenny's. Mick should have won that one. Got a bit unfortunate.
I thought when Mick had 2 shots, he could have played the red and bumped into the black, you know,
Yeah.
and held.
Yeah.
But it is a lot easier from up here than it is down there, though. Jesus Christ.
See that he expected that to go all the way down.
And that's just to show how bad his queuing is in at the moment because
Well, didn't move. He could have
Yeah.
just dropped that in and got the same position. See, now the tables are turned, so Kenny can just roll this in, and if he misses it, he'll block the pocket.
but he,
You don't want to pump this. So
that's a good shot by Kenny.
He's
That's
got
it.
it.
I'll just rolling this in, just potting it. I won't be trying to go on for screw back. It can pop out. You're down by the score.
I'd be screwing back for sure.
I know you would,
All
but
day. Probably off the other side rail.
this pops out. No one Kenny's luck at the moment.
See that? Yeah. That's all right.
Also depends on the angle too, because if it was dead straight, yes. A little bit of angle and you screw him back, it
Yeah.
gives it a chance to pop out.
We've just got
Restarting it.
antivirus thing pop up for us. It's good. It's not our computer, just delete it. It's all these dodgy websites George has been on.
See that shot?
Lunch
Kenny
hour.
had 2 shots in and he pumps that in.
Kenny didn't have 2 shots in.
Oh, didn't he?
No. Mick just missed the pot.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Kenny needs to string a few more of these together, put a bit of pressure back on Mika, otherwise Mick is going to run away.
I think Phil Morton has won himself head umpire at Nationals 2017 in Canberra.
See you later,
He's
Steve.
played himself into it. He's umpired himself into it.
Got to. He's got the most bloody time, hasn't he?
Kenny masterfully gets a ball. Oh, he got a ball.
He got one in, but look where he left himself. Nearly went in off bloody twice in the top pocket.
Oh, if he puts his red in the centre, his top one, he's game. Reds are the balls, but
Yeah, you have to
obviously.
Get rid.
Just back himself straight in the
Yeah.
centre.
Can he pot that one directly to the centre? No.
No.
Yes,
I think gets his pots use and he's
jacking up. So I'd be playing this top left just to roll through, I
It's
think.
still the first game, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry? So that's 10-1 or?
Yeah,
9-2. 9-2.
We've dropped the ball again. too excited.
After this match is finished, I get to go home, see my beautiful family, and there's lasagna
Oh,
in my oven.
that's nice.
But I've been informed we've had a blackout, so lasagna could be...
Be no good.
Yeah, it's not a ideal shot there by me.
One yes, the power lines aren't to scratch, eh?
And since we've lived there for the past 2-3 years, we've had at least 5 blackouts.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought it would have been easy just to go for the direct
yeah.
pot.
So do you reckon he's just trying to get that out, or?
I think he was going for the pot.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Kenny's toing and throwing a bit. He might just lay this up over the pocket.
Can you run into that red now, onto that rail?
Yeah, but what would you? Like, I don't think this can double, can it?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
stop. No, he's fouled.
fouled.
Oh, he's blocked the pocket. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
end of the
still-
world.
It's not the worst.
You wouldn't be real happy about that, though.
Is there a hole? You could probably get it out, budge it out.
Probably pop it out. Yeah. That's probably what he's looking at.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
That's a great shot.
Double.
So he
Dead ball, yeah.
he's only got one shot left, but he's in control of the table now, so he can just go for a double. Gets it good, misses it.
If he
Oh,
does
who
miss it,
cares?
that red goes down under and opens that yellow up for that red, you know?
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So Mick has to go. I think he has to go game here.
We need a zoom button. You'd go game anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, like that double was the ball. If you got that in, you're out. If you miss it, you just
Punt this yellow in, hold on that red ball. Use that red to hold. Then you got options just to roll
Yeah,
the next yellow in, go
just-
down, whatever.
where's the black going? Depends which way he wants to go out. The way he's going out, I'd say the black is going to go in the middle where he just walked past. So,
Come
whereas-
off 2 rails and back out.
oh, he'll stun this down.
And
come
stun
out.
it back out.
Yeah, just roll up, pot the black in the same pocket he's potting this yellow.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's keeps. He's
That'd be
not.
fine, you get burnt.
Yeah.
You could just roll that in
a
and
bit.
did the same shot.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean. Stun, you want to be over the table a bit more, but
Yeah, it's a good shot.
yeah. Oh, 10-2. Oh. Able to put the score up this time.
So Mick Norton is on the hill with a break.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he goes game from this break? We drew from master break. I think Mick will be trying to go
He'll
game.
go for it, like
Yeah.
you got to. This situation, I think you just have to go.
Would he do a second ball break here?
2 rails, up under it.
Broke
Nothing.
and he's come dry. There's been a few dry breaks.
Yeah, it's left him. Yeah, there you go.
The yellows are probably the go. He's got one tricky yellow, but might not double.
Yeah, we can.
Well, then there's reds.
They're not bad because you can play the first red and pretty much clear the rest of them up. Yeah, he's trying to go. He went for it and he ended up killing 3 of them. So what you do here, you play this one, screw across, play that, see the cluster on the left, play that.
It still doesn't
down to the
plant.
bottom.
Doesn't plant still.
Doesn't plant, but you play the one to the bottom, open them up, but So I don't like potting all your balls if you're not going to go out. Unless he's got a master plan somewhere, you're better off just running that far one out of the cluster and block the pocket. Try and kick your other ones out where you do it.
Yeah, that's a very good shot there by Kenny. You could play off the yellow, hard, straight into this corner. Opens everything.
All you're doing is you're limiting your options later if you're getting rid of all your balls.
See, Kenny's just rushing now. I think he knows it's over. Mick is going to go game here.
I reckon he's going to snooker.
Snooker.
Yeah, it's a bit sneaky.
No, I'll be having a crack here.
Oh, you'd have to go.
10-2 up. He's not here to play cricket.
Well, you got a cluster on the left, that's your insurance. He's not hitting them the best, but he's getting results.
He's come up.
Yeah, so this is a confidence shot. He'll play this to the top, or as you're viewing
Top
it,
right.
bottom right,
Bottom, yeah.
as you're looking at it.
He's going to go to the snooker.
Yeah. So this is where you need to full have a dip.
Yeah.
Just pump it. You could get pretty good safety out of that shot. Get back to the top rail.
I don't see why you lay a snooker where he's got crunch 3 dead balls.
Yeah, well, Kenny's got to opt to get a snooker back. Like, not this one. Pot this and just run the other one down. He's got a snooker. Oh, Kenny.
He's tied up that yellow.
So you needed to play that one.
The
The red on the far left rail. He needed to roll that, get on position to roll that down to the bottom.
I think Mick
and he
will
would
play this plant now.
To snooker.
Land where that first yellow is, then you got Engel to pot the one and run into and get the yellow open.
Yeah, but you end up, if you land bad, you open all the reds.
10-2 up, but
Yeah, you'd have a go. It's more pressure on Kenny than Mick to get this. Your beers are going down well.
now he's killed that yellow.
Yeah,
It's an easy out of snooker. You know, it.
He didn't want to do that though.
Yeah.
If he set it up, it would have been great. But Kenny, do you reckon he'll tie in a little bit of luck here and get in behind it? Oh, it's not bad. You'd be happy with it. He's going to call me a liar again and just pop this yellow straight to the bottom. No. What is that? That was terrible. You should. Yeah, I know what he's trying to do, but he just overhit it a little bit.
Was he totaled, was he? Must have been. He's come off the rail and
Just bumped it on.
he's probably left that yellow on now, but does he want head? So now he's having a dip where it's
He should have done it late,
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Do it earlier when his Kenny's balls are tied up. Well, he's got 2 reasonably hard pots to go out from here.
to run this forward.
We want to run this one, then take the top, or double the other one. Yeah, so it's hard.
He's left in Chinese snooker. Standard for this match. Plant.
Off the red plant.
You play the
He's
red in the
going
middle.
it.
You play the red in the
at
middle and onto the 2. You know what I mean? You can play the red off the middle.
Okay.
And use that
Kenny's this
angle.
one. Kenny's should. Oh,
Nah, Kenny will finish.
This is only worse
Kenny's
than
finish it for me.
he's
Has to.
He's leaving himself.
If he
nothing.
doesn't, I'm dropping the mic.
You would drop the mic, but George would be upset with you because it costs money, these things.
The old arms out, drop them on.
Mic drop, walk off, pass the camera. Oh, yeah.
Just have to back it off, go long here.
Yeah, go long, run through. He'll get this. Oh, the music stops and everything. Full pressure.
Give us a song, Shane.
Yes.
Show Kenny.
Oh.
You got high heels on.
Bloody Gucci shoes.
You're coming off 3 rails and behind it.
No, let's roll it.
Oh.
Scare us, Kenny. Jeez.
See these shorts like this, I don't like to get down and feather in this long for the black. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go on, Kenny. Coming back. So Mick's probably gone to the bar and had 3 Jim Beam and Cokes on his break.
Kenny needs a break and run.
Let's go.
Got a break? He's come up dry, has he?
Open. Uh-oh.
I would have thought if you've done heaps of dry breaks, you'd.
So I'll get yellow here all day. Take the one to the left where his head is, that middle. Under the black, middle. Oh, it's quiet in here. We can hear him chalking from over here. Oh, he's got the angle. He's like,
Well, I think this could be match. You don't want to push his red down too far. He's missed it. Ooh,
it's
is that
alright.
the yellow?
is it alright though? I don't think so.
This is still a bit of work to do here because those 3 yellows, that yellow only goes into one centre or long.
That's the problem with trying to move balls. You don't.
Yeah.
If you can pot them without moving balls, it's always better. Because as soon as you start trying to clear stuff, anything can happen.
It's a bit tricky
Like,
now.
Play this to the top.
And run through.
And it's probably screw back. Try and get under that one. See, I'm a big fan of getting your hard balls out of the way first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just end up putting yourself into a hole.
This is still very. He has to. I can't see where he has to land now to go game.
That's what I mean. You should have try to get onto the bottom ones first. Oh,
Has he landed
position
on that?
plus.
Oh, wow.
You go into the red here.
Yeah, it's game over. Well done, Mick Norton. Would you come up the top rail and back down?
Oh, no. Oh. See, I would have snookered myself there all day. Oh, well done, Mick Norton. 11-3. Oh, look at Mick blowing us a kiss. That's nice.
Well done, Mick Norton.
Oh.
Unlucky Kenny.
Mick shout, obviously. Thank you for viewing. JT's got some stories for you now, I believe.
What do you call a guy with no shins? Tony.
Next up, Cuba,
That's about the only way I'll get on my
Speaking of a job. Don't be sorry. That'd be funny. I'll give you a go. Next up, yeah.
Mark versus Mark.
Yeah.
Race to $1. Race for a six. With long dedication. Up kills and 5 shots of tequila.
And that live stream, not. That's not purpose. No, I sort of